Okay, everybody. Nope. Just gonna put it there. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna make a MultiVersus tier list for the perks. That's most of the damage ones gonna be in D tier. That's definitely D tier. Now, that's the one where if you knock them out, you bounce back. So I'm gonna put that B tier because that's actually very useful. Fire projectile, D. This one's useful-ish. And D. Again, this is also a D because how's that gonna help you? And your team receives 10% increased dodge distance when dodging out of an attack. Cancel? No. There's just a better one than that. Deadshot. Again, you'll know why when I get into it. These are very low. All of these ones down here, definitely. D. All of them. And this one's also D. This one's B because that happens consistently, so it's actually good. Now, for the reason why I put most of these down here, because any one of the defensive perks pretty much negates it entirely, or at least mostly. It only increases the damage by like 1 or 2, which collateral damage does consistently better. Like if you and your friend have collateral damage on, you do 2 damage every time they bounce off of walls. And if you're playing like a Steven Universe, that's a lot of walls. So it's really good. Like you can hit, they can bounce off walls like 1, 2, 3, 4, and therefore they just took 8 more damage than they normally would have. That's way better. I don't see the snowball effect here somewhere, but snowball effect D tier, bottom of D tier. As soon as you get higher damage than your opponent, it is completely negated. It's way worse than what people say it is. Tune elasticity, A tier. Reduces how hard you can get knocked into walls. So if people are spiking a lot, you can last a lot longer. Tasmanian trigonometry, S tier. As soon as you get knocked back, you can basically just make it to where you don't die. And that's insanely good. Ability refund. I noticed that if it's not CoffeeZilla, all of these kind of just suck. CoffeeZilla, S tier. It's just a flat out reduction. Like cooldown reduction. That's way too good. This one, that's also pretty bad. Thunder Twin powers activate. Now it's back to back, so yeah. This one also bad. Faster. Why are you dodging that much? That you need to have a faster recharge time. You have plenty. It's fine. You don't need it. Dodge reflect. It destroys projectiles if you dodge through them, but not the heavy ones. So no. A lot of these perks are terrible. Just say. Slippery customer. This has a longer dodge and vulnerability window. That's A tier because being invulnerable longer is really good. This one only activates when you get knocked out, which is really stupid because I would rather it not be like that. I'd rather have it all the time. Like basically, if your ally gets knocked out, you get a projectile defense, dodge armor. This is really dumb. You just dodge a projectile, you gain 1 armor. That's no. Now, if we had Kryptonian Skin, S tier, it just is a flat reduction of damage. That's too good. This one, also bad. Again, it's after you get knocked out. This is kind of pointless. And if I could, I would move all of these. But S tier, 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 and S tier. All support perks are S tier. Reason being is mainly because it just helps you no matter what. Like Tasmanian Trigonometry, you get knocked back influence better. CoffeeZilla, you have reduced cooldown charge. In a single bound, you have a higher jump. Hit me if you're able. You have a 5% increased dodge distance and dodge speed up here, I believe. Yeah, this fancy footwork. That's dodge distance. This is dodge speed. Both really good. Leg day champ. I think this is like increased jump speed, and this is increased jump height. Ability refund on basically get 10% of your ability cooldown after dodging any attack. Any. That's insanely good. Gravity manipulation, you can control the speed at which you descent. That's insanely good. Purest motivations, if you're playing with friends, if they get knocked out, you get increased. I can't remember what it is. I think it's damage. Yeah, increased damage for. It's 10%. No, it's 15% actually. What it says up here. 15% increased damage for 10 seconds, and it's 15 seconds if both people have it. Fancy footwork, increased dodge distance, that's amazing. Aerial acrobat, that is air acceleration, so if you jump, you actually move faster. Triple jump, self-explanatory, you get 3 jumps instead of 2. That is also really good, because it can save your butt thousands of times, I can tell you that. Speed Force Assist, you just move faster. Again, really good. Projectile Great Health, if you hit somebody with projectile, you gain Great Health, and that's... What? What was that last one? I can't remember. What was that last one? I can't remember the last support one. I just used it. Oh, you deal 10% increased damage at 100 damage. Meaning that if you survive that long and you're not playing a lightweight character, like let's say you're playing Iron Giant who's at 100 damage consistently, that is just 10% more damage. That is insanely powerful. Because it basically fits all of these damage perks in the same way, but instead it's just surviving, what you're planning on doing anyway. That's nuts. It's broken. I just had to say this because I keep seeing people like put damage perks in like S tier stuff. No, no, they're not that good. They are not that good. A lot of defensive things aren't good, but these two up here, yeah, they're pretty good. And all of the support perks are the best. You have damage increase. You have so much going for it. So if you want to start winning fights in MultiVersus, stop putting damage perks on, because all you're going to do is give yourself like 3 damage at most. And start putting support perks and defense perks to negate their increase in damage, because they're going to be using that, while to boost your survivability. It's just better. Anyway, that's it. Hope you all have a good one.